There are 22.5 million refugees in the world today.
22.5 million people fleeing persecution.
22.5 million people fleeing war, violence, and repression.
22.5 million people forced from their homelands.
22.5 million people paying a cost for violence they didn't start. 22.5 million people searching for safety. The United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees, also known as the UNHCR, helps to protect people fleeing persecution, but it cannot solve the problem alone.
Countries like the United States need to welcome refugees.
But as the refugee crisis worsens, America turns her back on the needy.
In 2017, Trump's administration set a cap on refugees at 50,000. The United States should accept hundreds of thousands.
Refugees wait in camps for years and years on end. When their situations grow dire, they lose faith in the UNHCR and the United States Refugee Admissions Program.
Many resort to perilous alternative methods. They board dangerous smuggler boats trying to sail to Europe.
One example is Doa's story. Doa and her husband, Bassem, fled Syria for Egypt. At first, they were welcomed and treated fairly. However, things took a turn for the worst when Egypt's politics changed. Then, oppression toward Syrian refugees began. Doa and Bassem decided to put themselves into smuggler boats and flee to safety. It took them 3 tries.
When they finally made in for the trip, Doa's biggest fear happened. The ship began to sink. Almost all of the passengers were caught on the propellers and died, including Bassem. Doa survived and stayed afloat until she was discovered 3 days later.
Some Americans don't want to let refugees into the United States.
They believe that refugees are dangerous.
They're wrong.
Refugees who are trying to enter the United States are honest, hardworking people who are trying to flee terror. And they go through an incredibly extensive screening to be able to get into the United States Refugee Admissions Program.
Today, refugees wait even longer. President Trump's executive orders canceled interviews and stalled applications, adding months and even years to the process. Some refugees have to wait a decade to wait for the admittance to the United States.
Congress holds the power to improve the U.S. refugee admissions. That is why we are writing letters to our representatives urging them to expand the cap for resettlement.
We can also volunteer at resettlement programs, even here in New York.
I stand with refugees.
I stand with refugees.
I stand with refugees. I stand with refugees. I stand with refugees.
I stand with refugees.
I stand with refugees.
I stand with refugees.
I stand with refugees.
We stand with refugees.
I stand with refugees.